Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Byron Buxton goes down for the first out of the game. Max Kepler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Striding in, number 7. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Third, second baseman Neil
Pulled
Walker.
toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, Domingo Santana. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fifth.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ball 2.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the changeup is way low that time. Yoenis Cespedes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1-1, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Santana comes set. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
20, Eddie
Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vogt gathers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So stepping in, Edgar Martinez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And that misses for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Brian Dozier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Dozier.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler's on his horse, and that's the 3rd out. So here's Joe Mauer. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season.
Mauer.
Hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the 1st out.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Jorge Polanco, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Byron Buxton.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 7. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw, the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. Mauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Max Kepler.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Another full count pitch home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broxton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Standing in, Edgar Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard to third. Sano scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. Digging
Now
in,
batting,
Travis Shaw.
third baseman,
He drew a base on balls
Travis
his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Buxton. 2 gone. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Sano is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready now, Joe Mauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. A base hit in his first trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Stephen Vogt.
Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. At the plate, Keon Broxton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Broxton.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Max.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This one's flared out toward left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santana is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Digging
20.
in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. High in the air into shallow left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off for
2
the
for
Brewers.
2 with a triple on his
The
batting line to
shortstop.
this point.
Jonathan Villar.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Number
chance. Number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Neil Walker.
Second
He hit a
baseman,
sac fly earlier.
Neil Walker.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Domingo Santana is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Santana comes set. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. On to first. And the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Brian.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brian Dozier stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is there. 2 gone. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lifted in the air out to center field. Broxton's on his horse. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Fielder, Yoenis
This is in the air out to right. Kepler has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
Ready
batting,
once again,
catcher.
Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Santana comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Rosario coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro, your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Young Ho Park will move into the on-deck.
52, Young Ho Park.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now to the plate.
Leading off for the Brewers. First baseman, number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Throw won't get him. Here's Neil Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Phil Hughes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus. So with a left-handed hitter, now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. Dozier with a great stop. The throw. He's out. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Miguel Sano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Anthony Swarzak takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So striding in, Edgar Martinez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. 4-1.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.